Look, Miss Himiko, I brought the kid back as promised.
You're all right. We couldn't find you in either dream or reality. We were worried sick.
It's good to see you're unharmed. Allow me to introduce you to Miss Black Swan, Memo Keeper of the Garden of Recollection.
Not exactly. Miss Himiko said that they were investigating the incidents happening in the dreamscape.
Not quite yet. But thanks to you, we might be able to use this opportunity to get to know each other a little bit better.
So how did you end up there? And what the heck happened?
So, the one who attacked you was a girl dressed in red, adept at illusory arts, and was able to shapeshift.
Her name is Sparkle, a masked fool who has infiltrated Penacony. Don't worry, she won't be bothering you for now. She's probably patting herself on the back for a job well done.
It seems you know her well.
Of course, I know everyone here. On Penacony, anyone could be lying, but the remembrance does not lie. So I feel the need to clarify with everyone. Miss Sparkle's tricks can induce hallucinations, but that strange dreamscape? Nothing to do with her. It originated from Penacony itself.
Penacony itself?
Have you not sensed it yet? This apparent land of dreams. It's a carefully designed dream maintained by the family through unknown means. And the memory zone he fell into, that's the true dreamscape. Chaotic, dangerous, enigmatic. A beast of memory dwells in the ever-shifting labyrinth.
She's right. Everyone, do you all still remember your surroundings during your entry into the dreamscape?
Huh. So everyone saw the same thing? I remember... it was a room. And then, through a mirror, I came to a long hallway.
The Gallery of Thoughts. That's how the hotel staff referred to it.
Have you noticed? These landscapes seem quite distinct from that of Penacony's in your dream, yet strikingly similar to the dreamscape described by Miss Black Swan.
You're right. I didn't give it much thought at first, but in hindsight, the overlap is hard to ignore.
Also, after speaking to some of the frequenters, the first stop when you enter the dream is supposed to be the hotel in the dream. But due to certain incidents, the hotel is now under renovation.
What could possibly have to happen to an entire building for it to require renovation? Combine that with what he just experienced, and the answer is clear. Penacony's dream is sinking right now, turning back to its original form, and falling into the deep sea.
Sinking? You mean the dreamscape is collapsing?
The encounter at the Dreamscape Hotel was a sign.
I see. That would explain the uneasiness we've sensed from the family. Leaving aside the question of guest safety, were this to become public, it would tarnish the name of the planet of festivities. With the Charmony Festival around the corner, it's no wonder they'd want to keep it under wraps.
Even the guest's safety cannot be assured now. Isn't the monster that he encountered indisputable proof? Need I remind you that it is a memory zone meme? How could a meme that heralds death and murder appear in a dream that the family proclaims to be absolutely safe? Everyone could be lying on Penacony. Does that include the family as well?
Miss Black Swan, we fully understand our current predicament now. Going back to your original suggestion, for what reason has the Garden of Recollection chosen to work with the Astral Express?
Let me rephrase then. This is my personal request, not the Garden of Recollections. And the answer is simple. Miss Himiko, I simply wish to make an exchange related to the remembrance. Apart from my duty, I also have some personal pursuit in aesthetics. I am a memo keeper and a collector. I too yearn to experience those luminous, dazzling, cherished memories. That's simple enough to understand, no? As for you all, nameless of the Astral Express and practitioners of the Trailblaze, I have faith in your potential, as well as in the unique splendor you will unleash on the stage. This is why I wish to befriend all of you. A place where nightmares and sweet dreams intersect. The perfect cradle for the remembrance.
I understand. But before replying, we must first discuss this among ourselves.
Naturally. Take your time.
Can you hear me? Astral Express, it's been a while. How's Penacony?
It's that hacker girl!
I'll get straight to the point. I know you've been investigating the abnormal phenomenon surrounding Penacony. Or rather, we are pleased to see that you've been doing that, because the deeper you delve, the closer you'll get to uncovering the truth about this so-called beautiful dream. The family is obviously hiding something, right? Well, we've nabbed some valuable information, and out of the goodness of my heart, I've decided to share it with all of you. Although it unfortunately means your idyllic break in paradise is nearing its end. Enter this string of code into your dream pool, the device you use to dream with, and dive into the hidden map for a look. The coordinates have been sent to you. You just have to copy them over. Also, I take it you've already heard about Sam. You should look forward to the meeting. He's a straight shooter who values a fair fight. I think you'll get along with him just fine. Don't be overwhelmed by his enthusiasm. Oh, he had me relay a message to you. The curtains have just risen over the dream that can't be reached. The various factions have started to move. I wish you luck. Don't fall behind, nameless.
This door is locked too.
There's no end to this. Let me try. This memory zone is overly twisted. I have to use an elegant method, so you two, please give me a little time. Got it. I can see the core of this dreamscape. And there are members of the family, and some figures trying to find their way forward. It appears that your friends aren't faring too well. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 3. There's a third person seeking the way to the lobby. Wait. It's the girl who was with you. It eludes me, but there is a known semblance in the memory zone, mirroring the essence she radiates. What reason does she have to delve so deep into the dreamscape? Is she running? No, Running away? Something's right behind.
In my dream, I saw scorched earth and a new sapling emerging from it. It bloomed against the morning sun and whispered to me, "Why do people choose to sleep?" I think it's because they're afraid to awaken from the dream. Sorry.
You all right? Look at me. Calm down. Deep breaths. All right?
Allow me. Relax. You'll be fine. I'm really sorry, but I have to leave for a short while. Death still hovers about, and I must personally ensure Miss Himiko and Miss March 7th's safety, and warn them. I'll leave him to you, Miss Acheron.
I'm sorry for what happened. I was too focused on that girl and got sloppy. It was my hesitation that caused her to lose her life. I'm sorry. But if in that moment I chose to draw my blade, sorry, I had no choice. I understand your anger, and I will accept it. But this isn't the time. We should keep our eyes peeled and consider where the true enemies are hiding, and how to fight them. Do not let pain dictate your thoughts. Compose yourself and you will walk the right path. Once, someone said to me, "No compassion for the enemy, for that is cruelty upon yourself. But you must see clearly who the true enemy is." And then, with one swing of your blade, you must understand its meaning and the price you pay. This is the only advice I have for you, from someone burdened with a blood debt.
I'm back. Miss Himiko has something to tell you. There's good news and bad news.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Let's go.
This way. Follow me. After that, it's the end.
Everyone, over there.
It seems like someone has been awaiting us. Ready to step into the spotlight now. Stellaron Hunter.
Careful.
Galaxy Ranger and a Memo Keeper. Leave now and nobody gets hurt. Or else all of you will die here. The detective game is over. You shouldn't be here.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Need I teach someone a lesson? Let's test your knowledge.
Time to clean up.
No matter. Allow me to make a divination. Information. In accordance.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
Tedious.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking.
I will set the seas ablaze.
The Omniscia sees through you. With all my power, fly the future!
Once you're back in the real world, remember to tell everyone about the Stellaron Hunter who was behind your ultimate departure. Scorched Earth operations.
I underestimated you.
All things in this world have their laws, yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations!
A blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Nowhere to run.
I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out. SAS Perkipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Subdue irradiation.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Not bad. 5 points.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return.
which is seized must be repaid.
0 points. Next.
Time to clean up.
Allow me to make a divination. Converge and awaken!
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. Fail. Gout.
Tough spot. Execution. Underway.
Yin and yang, life and death.
Ready for death.
0 points. Next.
Everything came together.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Gout.
Nowhere to run. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Allow me to see you off.
Step 1, implementation.
I'm asking the question. Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
With all my power, fly the future!
Fail. Gout.
All things in this world have their laws. Yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations!
0 points. Next.
Incinerate and detonate. Time to clean up.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Gout.
Now commencing. Scorched Earth operations.
Nothing major.
Yin and yang, life and death.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
Information in accordance.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Not bad. 5 points.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Annihilation.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Step 1, implementation.
Try harder.
Pity, you chose the wrong...
Fail. Gout.
Stand down and I'll spare you. Fleeting light, roaring flood.
0 points. Next.
Converge and awaken! world have their laws. Yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations!
Call that, let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Tedious. A blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Allow me to see you off.
With all my power, scry the future!
You have never stopped thinking. 0 points. Next.
Time to clean up.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
Light up the ignition.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
0 points. Next.
Step 1, implementation.
Fail. Get out.
Now commencing. Scorched Earth operations.
Yin and yang, life and death.
If that's the case,
Leave the dance stage to them.